This lesson is a comprehensive guide for running gains and losses reports in TradeLog. The gains and losses report is the most versatile TradeLog report, as it can be used for tax filing purposes as well as for profit and loss analysis. As with all TradeLog reports, the gains and losses report can be modified by filtering the data in the grid prior to running the report. To start, select the Reports, Gains and Losses Tax Forms menu item. Let's briefly consider our options for running this report. The Report Type column shows what types of reports TradeLog can produce. In this lesson, we will focus solely on the gains and losses and IRS Schedule D1 reports. The Wash Sales section gives the user the choice to adjust and display disallowed losses. TradeLog handles over 20 different wash sale combinations. It has the ability to adjust for disallowed losses between stocks, call or put options, and single stock futures. It also has an advanced feature to calculate wash sales between trades going long and short at the same time. While we do offer these as options, we have to strongly recommend that users adjust for wash sales in between shorts and longs while filing their taxes. More options include displaying your Social Security number or electronic identification number for business filing, a date range filter that can provide yearly or quarterly profit or loss, and finally a trades filter that allows users to run reports on different trading instruments. First, we will run a gains and losses report with all of the options defaulted for filing taxes. Also, we will enable TradeLog to display our Social Security number on the report when it is generated. Under the Report Header section, we see the field for entering our social. Above this, we have the option to also change the name on the report. Click the OK button when you have finished entering in the report header data. To generate a report, click on the Run Report button. The report headers contain the type of report, our name, and our Social Security number. Also, the column headers are identical to the IRS Schedule D1, so this report could be used for filing our taxes. On this report, we can see adjustments for disallowed losses. This is important in order to determine the date the wash was adjusted and how it affected our cost basis. For your convenience, we have included a quick summary of the report column totals. This is for reference use only and will not be printed. If you wish, you can manually navigate to the end of each report to view the totals. Long-term trading, if any, will be on the very last page, and short-term trading totals will be on the page before the long-term trading starts. To cycle through your report, use the Print Preview navigation bar. We can choose to instantly view the first or last page of the report, or we can navigate one page at a time. To close this report, click on the button labeled Exit. The Gains and Losses report can also be customized for small businesses who file their investments under different schedule worksheets. Under the Page Setup menu, we can select the option Use EIN instead of SSN. Click OK when finished. For the next example, we will run a report consisting of data from the first quarter only. This may be required for businesses or personal trade analysis. Now let's run the report. Now our electronic identification number is showing, and our totals have changed to reveal a nice gain in the first quarter. We would like to remind you that the gains and losses report can be copied into your favorite Word or spreadsheet program. For this example, we will not adjust for wash sales, but we will increase our date range to include the whole year. Once the report is displayed, click the Copy button on the toolbar. TradeLog will prompt you that the data has been saved to the Windows clipboard. When your Word or spreadsheet processor is open, simply paste in the records from the Windows clipboard. Note the data will not resize or automatically be adjusted to fit in the existing format of your Word or spreadsheet processor. You may need to manually adjust the columns and rows. We will now paste our data using the Ctrl+V shortcut keys. There are only a few adjustments we need to make to read our data. In this example, Excel is not displaying the dates or the amounts correctly. We simply need to increase the column size to view our trade data. Let us now consider the official tax attachment for capital gains and losses, the IRS Schedule D1. Note, this report should only be ran for individual tax filers. It was not designed for businesses or partnerships. See irs.gov for more details. This report is an exact replica of the IRS Schedule D1 continuation sheet for Schedule D, Form 1040. Like the TradeLog Gains and Losses report, this report has both short-term and long-term sections and contains the same trading data. Please note that this report will also require twice as many pages as the TradeLog Gains and Losses report. Again, we would like to remind you that the IRS accepts both of the report types discussed in this lesson. The major difference between the gains and losses and official D1 form is that the gains and losses report can be customized and used by businesses for tax filing. For more general features and an overview of the TradeLog Reports menu, see our lesson on running reports. Please continue on to the next lesson.